And moving on to Deontay, I've got to ask you, did you watch the video of Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder coming together in Saudi Arabia?
Oh yeah, I seen it. Yes.
Yeah. What did you make of that?
I think it's a time and a place for everything. I think it would have been not smart at all, not as smart at all for Deontay to go there and see Fury and act like he feel inside against Fury. I think the time and place call for the action that he showed. And we'll see what happens. I'm not really into none of that. The only thing I'm into is making Deontay two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and everything else will fall into place. But as far as him and Fury thing, the only time I'm worried about him and Fury is when we got to fight Fury again. Until that time comes, God bless him.
If there is a fourth fight, one of the things that Deontay said the other day with the any setback, he's still using the word saying he's calling him a cheat. Do you know what he's specifically referring to, or is that something you don't really want to get into?
Well, concerning Deontay, it's a bunch of specifics, but I don't want to really I don't want to touch on none of that right now, brother. I really don't. That's a sensitive subject as far as you know media,
Oh,
news,
I understand.
evidence. Not that it's just, what I mean, allegations, facts. It's a bunch of stuff in that. But what I will tell you, what I will promise you is that Deontay is going to be two-time heavyweight champion of the world. We about to head into pre-camp. No, the opponent that we're looking at can't be named right now. We have just a very, very big situation coming up, and we're going to be well prepared for it.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. The rumors in the UK are that you guys are talking to Skills Challenge in Saudi Arabia, and there's negotiations going on behind the scenes to make Deontay Wilder versus Alexander Usyk for the belts. So, it, are you training for a southpaw? Or are you training for an orthodox fighter?
We're just training for anybody. Sometimes I turn southpaw when I'm training Deontay. Sometimes I'm orthodox, but he's ready for any and everybody. Like you know what I mean. Styles, Styles make fights and this, that, and the third. But when it comes to someone to have an equalizer like Deontay and the brain like mine behind the equalizer, he could go undefeated for the rest of his career if he wants to. It's all about him staying disciplined, having tons of humility, being responsible and accountable, and just being himself. As long as he do that, he'll never lose another fight again.
The idea of Deontay fighting Usyk, and let's just say if he beats Usyk literally from 2 fights ago, he's back on top of the world. That must excite you.
I can't even say if he beats Usyk. I can't even see Usyk beating him. And I'm a Usyk friend. I'm a Usyk fan. I love Alexander Usyk. I consider him a friend. But when it comes to all the attributes Deontay brings to the ring, I just can't see Usyk handling that mass destruction over a 12 round period. I just can't. I just can't. He will have good moments, but when he gets caught, we'll see how he react. And people say, well, he got caught before, but he's never been caught with a missile like Deontay Wilder throws. So we'll see how he react to that.
And the last thing on Deontay I want to ask you about is it's interesting comparing it to AJ. AJ came in at a career highest weight for this fight against Franklin, but Deontay is lost so much weight. Obviously, I saw him in Saudi when he met Fury, and I was surprised
Yeah,
how slim he is. What does that
yeah.
mean? Is that something you've encouraged?
It's something I've encouraged. It's something that he's encouraged. He never was that big before when he fought Fury in the last fight. Deontay, that's what I'm saying. All he has to do is be himself. If he come in a fight, he weighs 210 pounds. He can knock out a man that's 270 pounds. If he come into a fight weighing 220 pounds, he can knock out a man that weighs 320 pounds. All he has to do is be himself and be prepared and follow a game plan and be disciplined. And he's really different. They're not even close. When he's on the money, they're not even close. None of these guys. All you have to do is be himself and go in there and do what we work out as far as from the floor to spar, from sparring to the fight. And long as he translates and transfers those things into the ring under the lights, be the best thing that the heavyweight division I've ever seen concerning electricity is concerning power, concerning speed, and being very dynamic. The most dynamic fighter in the history of the sport, I always say it. And he's going to continue to prove you guys more and more why I'm so right about that.
Exciting. And the last question, when can we expect news of Deontay's fight announcement, whether it's Usyk, Ruiz, or whoever?
I really don't know right now, but I'm sure an announcement will be dropping in the next month,
Okay. Right.
under under a month.
Under a month. Exciting.
All right, I
Exciting.
gotta go. I gotta catch my flight, brother.
League, I appreciate your time, brother. Top man. Have a safe flight to
All
Cali.
right, God bless you, man. Peace.